Dear friends, at the outset, I would like to place on record my deep appreciation for collaborative efforts made by the partnering organizations like NYKS, CSC, PPB, Banks of Baroda, Kotak Mahindra, ICICI Bank, and the professional institutes, ICI, ICSI, and IICA for making tremendous efforts, which we have seen in the presentations briefly made by the representatives of these organizations. It is very encouraging to see that all of you have been associated with IPF Authority for the noble cause of serving the people by contributing to the awareness mission of the IPF Authority. This has definitely benefited the common citizens at large. This your contribution will also go a long way in establishing a behavioral change in the investors and will help them in refraining from falling prey to the fraudulent schemes, Ponzi schemes. Our combined efforts will make the investors diligent and well informed. IPF authority has been making constant endeavor in adopting various measures for better simplicity in service delivery. As you all know, the claim refunds have migrated from manual mode to the online, and that has helped in ease of doing business also. It's very heartening to know that IPF Authority has launched large-scale programs to boost investor education, awareness, and protection. Almost 50,000 investor education programs have been conducted in rural and urban areas by partnering with various organizations and professional institutes. Friends, this investor education, we must aim at reducing investors' vulnerability to fraudulent schemes. All of us have been striving hard to promote investors' education, awareness, but still there is a scope for doing much more, especially in this critical juncture of arising out of this COVID-19 pandemic situation. As you all know, Government of India has been striving hard to help the poorest of the poor by transferring benefits directly into their accounts. This is a very critical time when citizens, especially in the rural areas, should be made aware about the benefits of saving and investing for future. It is important that the citizens benefit from these initiatives of the government directly, and they should be saved from digital frauds, middlemen, while they invest their money. They should be made aware about all these malpractices so that they can save themselves and make the best investment decision. I would urge all of you to conduct maximum online investor programs in association with IPFA in this current situation. Multi-pronged approach is needed for dissemination of information. We have to use the multi-language audio-visual mode for and social media, digital platform, so that we can reach the people. Besides this, a well-structured and efficiently implemented investor education program should focus on protecting investors by educating them on their rights and responsibilities, empowering investors with knowledge to evaluate different financial products and make informed decisions, especially relating to financial planning, retirement planning, etc. The IPFA will also focus on effective and timely grievance redressal mechanism along with a very strong and effective financial outreach program. This will help us to create a robust ecosystem for investor education and awareness. At this juncture, I would again like to urge you, all of the IPF authority, its partnering organization, and the professional institutes to undertake massive investor awareness campaign to help the people so that they don't fall prey to uh, fraudsters, to the Ponzi schemes. They can manage their money more effectively to achieve financial well-being by accessing appropriate financial products and services through regulated entities with fair and transparent machinery for consumer protection and grievance redressal. In times to come, IPF Authority will definitely strive hard to further excel and achieve greater heights in collaboration with all of you. I thank you once again for your valuable contributions made towards the noble cause of investor education and awareness.